And from there, that's when I started hitting him up through Instagram and finding out that he used to work for MMR, the company that builds modular motors. Yeah, he
Yep.
worked there for 10 years or something, and then started his own business, pretty much building motors. So
Wow, that explains
he knows it.
how good he is.
Yeah, he knows his shit, pretty much. So we're talking for like a couple weeks, and I almost didn't want to do it, spend the extra money, but I'm glad I did. Now it's all ready to rock. But yeah, if he needs like any work done in like the Orange County or San Diego area, he knows his stuff.
He does. I've just seen him, even other cars too, because I know he has a thing for BMW, like BMWs and just cars that go fast in general. He's very good at it.
Yeah, pretty much everything he has is like 800 and up, horsepower.
Yep.
Which is crazy.
What are your goals with the Coyote swap as far as horsepower, torque, and then have you thought beyond once you have the car together?
Well, with this setup, I'm hoping for in the 500 range, wheel, which is pretty attainable, with the setup that I have. So I got a bigger fuel system and everything, so I'm going to be running.
Okay. I would think so, for sure, with the way that you have it set up, and I think it's going to breathe well, and it's going to put out nice horsepower. Motor it is. That's kind of like almost sleeper mode.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like a Gen 2 pretty much. I mean, the only difference is this one doesn't have coil pack covers. Like the Gen 1 and Gen 2 have coil pack covers.
Okay, so that's how you can tell them apart.
Yeah, I guess this one's like that since they make the top cover.
Yep.
Yeah. And that cover's actually a little bigger, but I cut it down a little bit, just to kind of change it up a little bit,
I like that. And then Jason said, definitely break it up for sure.
Yeah.
What about, I wanted to ask you about your Carter's custom stuff that you have in your car, because I know you have the rear diffuser.
Yeah. Yeah,
Tell us about that.
I don't know if you see my lip. I have a lip, front lip, and side skirts. I actually made that myself,
No way.
Yeah, back then, there was not too many people that make front lip, for the lip I have, it's a Celine front.
Yep.
So I ended up.
Right. Yeah.
Even though, old.
It's very, very, very unique. It reminds me a lot of like the features that you have on your car with the wide body and the diffusers and the lip. I can't think of his name right now, but he came out with that foxbody prototype that went kind of viral a few days ago.
Oh, Ken Block?
Do you remember seeing that?
Is it the Ken Block?
Yes. One? Yes. Yep. Awesome that it's IRS.
Yeah. I mean, that helps with the whole car is pretty much for road racing, so it has Maximum Motorsport coilovers, their front K-member, the A-arms. I mean, pretty much everything they make, it has. Yeah, for suspension.
Yeah. That's awesome. What's up, T? T was on with us last night with his 04 Terminator. Thanks for joining us. Mario's on, one of the baddest wide bodies out there. He's giving you props.
That one's nice. His car is really nice too.
Oh, I love his car.
Yeah, it's like hard work.
Yep. What about brake setup on your car? Is it updated or?
Yeah, it has the 04 front and back Cobra brakes. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm good on that department.
Yep. And then Angel Castro asks, what transmission? I think you said it earlier.
Well, I had a T5. I was gonna put the T5 in, but I ended up just like a couple of days ago getting a great deal on a T56. So
Nice.
yeah, so I just sold my T5 and I'm waiting for the T56 to come in. Yeah, which is great. Yeah, you know that'll seal the deal. You know, pretty much on the drivetrain.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah. When are you expecting to get that?
The guy, I think he's shipping it Monday, so I'm guessing maybe sometime next week. And then I can figure.
Man, you can't wait.
Then I can figure out what type of clutch I'm gonna run. You know, I'm not sure on that either yet.
I would. What clutches are you looking at? McLeod?
Right now, I'm at the McLeod RS.
McLeod, yeah.
Yeah, the twin disc.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That, yeah. This, so like I said, I won't have to change it later either. You know.
I bet. Did Wayne tell you about that clutch?
I've been kind of no, actually, you know, I listened to it's Alejandro from. He works at Lund Racing. He talks about like setups all the time, and I know. He was talking. I know he's really into Mantic clutches, but those are, I mean, a little too price wise, a little too crazy for me, you know. So he was saying McLeod's also another good, you know, choice. So, and they're more in my budget range, you know.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Angel asks, what gears are in the rear end? Is that for the IRS?
Yeah, there's a stock 355s out of the 04 Cobras. Yeah.
Gotcha. Awesome. And then Jade Coop said RXT, which is the one you were talking about, the McLeod twin disc. That's a very sick clutch for sure. Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. See, you can teach an old dog new tricks. With when you had yeah. Oh, I think there's just a little delay. Hold on.
And I mean, I didn't have any problems with it. So I want to keep it to where I could drive it everywhere, you know.
Absolutely, you
and
put
enjoy
all that hard work.
Yeah.
All right. So I got a question for you, and this one's gonna be fun, I think. So think of a time, or a moment, so that you've had your one of your funnest or craziest moments that you had in this car. It could be you had a drag race with someone, a high speed chase, or like you went to a show and what was your best moment in that car or funniest moment?
I'm trying to think.
Could be a race or something.
Probably like racing like the Coyotes, like I told you, the two Coyotes race. Yeah. I mean, that kind of surprised me because the car is not making a ton of power, you know.
Yeah.
So I would say that. Yeah.
What was that like? Did they pull up to you at the light, or was that a roll?
It was actually on the freeway. Like I never call anybody out on the. You know, I don't like racing. I mean, I like racing, but I don't start the race. You know. Yeah. I only race when they call me out. You know, I never. The car is not making tons of power, so I don't want to be hitting all kinds of people up, you know. But yeah, they called me out on the freeway pretty much.
So only when they go like this, that's when you
pretty much. Yeah. And I think I can take them then, you know. But for the most part, I don't do a lot of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually watch a lot of Power by the Hour videos and stuff. They go through like step by step, pretty much, like what you need, what to look for, and you know all that stuff.
Wow.
And yeah, there's a lot of guys on Instagram that I hit up for like questions on stuff. I mean, this is the first time I'm doing like a coyote swap, obviously. So I'm like doing a lot of research and asking questions, and everybody's pretty nice about, I mean, helping me out, you know, which is nice.
I think that's awesome. And I gotta give praise to social media for that, man.
Yeah,
Can you imagine back in the
yeah,
day?
yeah. I know like that one uncle of mine, he used to look at magazines back then, you know, when I was younger. That's all you could do pretty much.
That's
You know?
it right here. Look at. That's all
Exactly.
you have is books.
Yep.
You know? What's up, Michigan Holler? That's awesome. I think that's amazing. I hope that answered your question. And there's a lot that goes into, you know, what he's doing with his build. So you guys can always ask him questions as well, because he's
Yeah.
experienced it for the first time. We had on Alan, PCP Alan on, and he's done a bunch of coyote swaps himself. And anytime he does one, just like you had said, he looks for, you know, a 4-cylinder fox body, because they haven't been beaten on too, because those 4-cylinder motors only can do so much, like you just said, you know.
Yeah, that's the best thing to do, I would say. I mean, not unless you got money, you just go out and buy one, you know?
Yeah.
If that's the case,
Yeah.
then, you know.
Yeah, they're harder and harder to come by, man. And I feel like every year Barrett Jackson has one on there, the value is going up.
Pretty much, yep.
All right, let's see if we got any more questions on here, or let's see if we missed any. We already got the gear question. Got a very nice bill. We covered the transmission. Just want to see, make sure we got everybody. Modern interpretation. I think we did, my friend. We got it all. So
Great.
you're waiting for the transmission, and then is the engine going in?
Yeah, the engine's going in pretty soon. You know, I'm still doing a couple little things, but I pretty much have all the parts now. So
Nice, man.
it's gonna
You gotta be
start picking up the pace, you know.
awesome, man. Well, we're excited to see some pictures and some posts of it coming together, man, and we're all excited for you, for your first coyote, well, fox body.
Yeah.
So, but I want to say, you know, thank you so much for taking the time out to talk with us and share your build. And it's nice because we're all here for the initial part before the engine goes in. So maybe at some point we can have you on again when that baby's running.
Definitely, that would be good.
Oh, we got one last question. Sorry. Mario asked, how do you like the hood vents?
I will actually, let me make it quick, but I actually got the vents piece when I supercharged it. The temperature started to go up, so that freed up a lot of heat. So I would recommend. Yeah.
Wow. Ooh, is that for your car, Mario? Let's see if he answers that. Actually, that would look pretty sweet.
Yeah, that would look pretty nice on his car.
Awesome. Well, thank you everyone for popping on with us tonight, and you know, for having questions for us. And I can't thank you enough for taking time out of your day, because I know there's many other things that you could do, man. So, and it was nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you too.
Awesome, man. Well, we're definitely gonna have you on again when that thing's running, my friend.
For sure.
Awesome. Well, you guys have a good night. I'm gonna also post this up on YouTube. So if anyone missed it, we can